Hello beautiful blockchain people. Today let's analyze the price chart of Bitcoin because it is the 1st of April. So we have the final candlestick for the previous month of March. Also last week on Friday we analyzed the price chart of Bitcoin. That's why today let's analyze the price chart of Bitcoin again. So on a weekly basis, once a week, let's have a look at the price chart of Bitcoin. The current price is $46,590, $16.76. So this is the monthly chart. This is the monthly time frame. We're very familiar with all these, let's say, ups and downs. Let me remind you that last time when we used to talk about the price chart of Bitcoin, we analyzed these candlesticks here. But let me once again remind you that since November, there was here a sequence of bearish candlesticks with descending local highs and descending local lows, so maximums and minimums. It was a bearish signal, so it formed after this local high, but in February the situation improved. We had a small bullish candlestick with a local high still below the previous one, but a local low above the previous one. So this was the first signal indicating that we're at the very beginning of some consolidation. And actually, at the moment, we're within this consolidation because this is the candlestick for March. It is still within the upper part of this consolidation. It brings some small positive additional signals, let's say, because we have a local high or maximum in March above the maximum in February. The local low is also above the previous one, so this is a small bullish additional signals. But let me highlight that the local maximum here in March was still at the level of the local maximum of January. So it seems that there is some kind of resistance here for the bulls. And actually, this is what I wanted to highlight. And also the closing price of this candlestick here in March is still below the opening price in January. So once again, it confirms that in the upper bound of this consolidation range, there is resistance. We have to keep an eye on this resistance, but definitely the price is much better, or it is a bit positive if compared to this part of the chart, because here we have bullish candlesticks with ascending minimums and ascending maximums. Let's see what happens this month. Okay, and let me once again remind you that this local low is above the previous one. So let's say within the previous one, but I would say slightly above the previous one. That's why it seems that we can see some kind of ascending channel here. Hopefully, we're at the very beginning of this potential ascending channel, but it is still a possible scenario. So this will be a continuation of this uptrend. So now let's check the weekly chart. Okay, this is the weekly chart. This local low was or is within the range of the previous local low. Of course, once again, it is slightly above the previous one. So this is a potential bullish scenario, let's say. The same, similar to the one that we just draw in the monthly chart. So this is the weekly chart. So probably this will be a nice scenario if it happens. But what I want to mention here is, okay, here we had a shooting star. We had something similar to a shooting star followed by a bearish engulfing. Then we had a sequence of mainly bearish candlesticks with descending maximums and minimums. However, after this hammer, the price rebounded and it put an end to this sequence of candlesticks with descending maximums and minimums, because here the maximum was above the previous one, the minimum was above the previous one. After that, we had a shooting star, a small correction, a long leg dodge, followed by a gravestone dodge, another gravestone dodge. It was a kind of consolidation. Then the price rebounded, and actually this rebound continues. And I highlighted last time that this is a bullish candlestick, and this candlestick has a local high above the previous one and a local low above the previous one. And also this candlestick was able to cover the upper shadows of these candlesticks here, of this let's say gravestone dodges, and this one and this shooting star. So it is a small signal indicating that the bulls here were able to overcome this bearish pressure based on this, let's say, tall upper shadows. So in the weekly chart, we have some small bullish signal. Also, the current candlestick has already a local high above the previous one. So this is another bullish signal. But let's see what happens, because at the moment we have a dodge. Today is Friday. Actually, such kind of candlesticks, they occur at the top of some potential rebound or price increase. That's why we have to keep an eye on the price chart and actually on this candlestick and see what we will receive at the end of the week. But at the moment, once again, it's a small break after this price rebound in the weekly chart. Now let's check the daily chart. Okay, we have three moving averages. Let's start step by step. This is the 30-day moving average, or for the period of 1 month. The price declined below this moving average in the middle of November. It tested this moving average at the end of December. After that, it surpassed this moving average at the very beginning of February. Then the price fluctuated near this moving average, and now we're above this moving average, let's say, since the middle of March. And I want to highlight once again that the longer the price is above the 30-day moving average, the higher the probability that this is the local bottom. Moreover, if we add the 3-month moving average or 90-day moving average, or for the period of 1 quarter, yes, we had a bearish signal here when the price dropped below this moving average. Also, when the 30-day moving average dropped below the 90-day moving average, we had this bearish moving average crossover. But now the price is above, for the very first time since then, I mean, above the purple moving average or the 3-month or 1 quarter moving average. Also, we have a bullish moving average crossover here. The 30-day moving average is trying to return above the 90-day moving average. So the longer we have this, let's say, bullish distribution of these two moving averages, and the longer the price remains above these moving averages, the higher the probability that this is a local bottom, and after that we will see probably some kind of, let's say, price increase, more solid price increase. So I will keep an eye on these moving averages, but this is the 1-year moving average. We're at a crossroads, because at the moment we see that the price is testing the 1-year moving average. Let me remind you that since the beginning of the bull market, the price has been mainly above the green line or the 1-year moving average. It dropped below the 1-year moving average at the very beginning of the year, and now we're exactly at this level. So this is the very beginning of the year. We're here, we're at the very beginning. We have prices similar to the ones during the first days of January. So these are the first days of January, and we're at the moment here. So this is a critical moment for the price. We're testing the 1-year moving average. I will become really very bullish if the price surpasses the 1-year moving average, and if in addition these two moving averages they return above the 1-year moving average. And of course, I would like to see such kind of bullish moving average distribution when we have at the top the 30-day moving average, then the 90-day moving average, then the 1-year moving average. So if we see this bullish moving average distribution, then I will say that probably this is a reliable renewal of the uptrend. At the moment, let's say the most optimal scenario is some kind of consolidation in a broad range. But once again, if we see additional bullish signals, then probably we will see a renewal of the uptrend. So these are the two most likely scenarios at the moment. But of course, if instead the price drops below these moving averages, then it will validate some kind of, let's say, bearish scenario, and we may see some kind of renewal of the bearish pressure that will bring once again the price of Bitcoin close to the local lows of this bottom. But at the moment, I would like to say that we're above these two moving averages, and probably we will see some kind of consolidation or renewal of the uptrend, at least in my view. Now, if we check the 4-hour chart, let me remind you, we had this uptrend, then the price started to decline. It exited the uptrend. We had this descending channel or downtrend or descending narrowing wedge. However, in February, during the first days of February, the price exited this wedge. So that was, let's say, the initial signal pointing to potential end of the bearish pressure. Since then, there has been some kind of price increase within this potential ascending channel. So this will be a really nice channel if the price continues to move within this channel, or if we see some kind of acceleration of this price rebound, it will be even better. But I would like to highlight once again that before I've been talking, I used to talk about this channel, but I highlighted many times that all these local highs here, if we switch to a linear chart, were almost at the same level, and we had something similar to a triangle. Now the price has surpassed these local highs. It tested during the recent decline these local highs, and now it's rebounding. So this is a critical moment. If the price surpasses, let's say, this local low, this local high, then we will receive another bullish signal in the shorter time frames, for example, in the 1-hour chart, and we may expect some kind of acceleration of this price rebound. So this is very important level, I would say. The level is the level actual of the previous local highs that I will keep an eye on. So fellas, that's it for today. Let's hope that the price continues its journey within this ascending channel. It's some kind of bearish scenario. The price may get back to the lower line of this channel, so it is below $40,000 per one digital coin. But let's hope that the previous local highs will provide enough support for the price in order to continue its, let's say, rebound somehow. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your point of view as a comment below. Of course, I wish you a very wonderful day. Good luck in the financial markets, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.